This is a guaranteed solution to your problems. What I want you to do is I want you to go to your point of sale and pull up your top 100 customers by revenue in the last year. Welcome to Richer Retailer, where we're going to fix your cash flow and build profits so you can build a legacy and finally sleep better. That is for sure what I needed when I had my store. Hosted by me, Cathy Donovan Wagner, I'm an accidental retailer who went from near bankruptcy to owning 3 successful stores, generating multiple 7 figures in sales. As the founder of RETAILMavens, my mission is to help more women-owned retail stores reach $1 million. So if you're ready to scale past 7 figures and you like coffee, champagne, and profit and fun, well, at least profit and fun, our solutions will help. Join the Millie Club and let's go! So I had a client reach out to me and say that, oh my gosh, Cathy, sales are so terrible. I don't know what to do. We've tried everything and nothing is working. I don't know what to do. Can you help? Oh my gosh, of course I can. I said, I'm happy to help. That's what I'm here for. I love to do that for you. So let me ask you, if I share with you what to do, are you going to take action on it? Absolutely, she said. Absolutely. I'm desperate here. So this is what I would have you do. This is a guaranteed solution to your problems. What I want you to do is I want you to go to your point of sale and pull up your top 100 customers by revenue in the last year. That's what I'd recommend. And there's 5 things I want you to do. The first is to look at that top customer. Who is it? All right. That's your first question that you've answered. You're already on the road to success. The second question to answer is when. When was the last time they were in? As long as they haven't been in within the last month, they stay on this list. All right. Now the third question, what have they purchased? Look at their sales history. Go back, just kind of scroll through. Just look through it. Why? That's the next question you're going to answer, because you're going to see what you can contact them about. You've got this beautiful store full of all these beautiful items. There for sure are things in your store now that could complement or supplement what they purchased before. That's the why. That's what I want you to look for. All right. Then the next thing I want you to do is to reach out to them. The best thing to do is call them if you have their phone number. I'll give you a sample script in just 1 second, but you can call them or you can text them and then include pictures. Or the last thing you could do is you could email them, include pictures. This is a personal reach out from you to them. There was silence on the phone. I was like, hello, are you still there? And she said, so you want me to reach out to these persons individually and bother them? I was like, no, this is not about bothering them. Think about this. Put yourself in their shoes. Yeah, she says, I am putting myself in their shoes. And I'm imagining that I'm getting a phone call from a random store. Listen, I said, you're not a random store. You are you. You are a store that provides exceptional customer service. You have gone to all the effort to look up what they've purchased before, to look around your store and to see what would complement it or what would supplement what they purchased before. That's what you're going to look for. And now you're reaching out to them, a specific customer, with a specific suggestion of how you can serve them, a way that you can answer a problem that they didn't even know they had. Right? That's the point. And she said, no, Cathy, the point is that I feel like I'm bothering them. And I said, that problem is between your ears. That problem is completely your mindset about this. I mean, and I get it. You guys, honestly, I hated doing this. I can remember as if it was yesterday when my coach suggested this to me, that I do this thing. And I didn't want to do it. I did not like to do it. So this is the script. Let me read to you the script that I came up with that really helps. Remind yourself that you're talking to a specific customer, that you have a specific item that you've specifically chosen for them because you honestly, in your heart of hearts, think that they'll like it, right? So if you called to say, hey, Sue, how are you? This is Cathy from the Best Shop. Yeah, so I don't want to bother you at all. I just had one quick thing to tell you. Is that okay? Big note here. You're asking for permission first. And let me also tell you that 9.5 times out of 10, you're just going to get voicemail, so it doesn't even matter. But I would still ask the question and then say, I noticed that when you were in last, you bought this thing, and we just got in this thing that would be fabulous with it. It would look so beautiful together. And then you'd be able to use the first thing you bought twice as much. The reason why they can use it twice as much is because you're giving them something else that they can use with what they've already purchased, right? So that way they're getting more bang for their buck from it, which is also a service, right? I mean, you're giving them exceptional customer service. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that is who you are. I want you to really appreciate how people don't do this. Your competitors aren't doing it. The people up and down the street by you aren't doing it. Think about if someone called you and offered you this, a quick note from a store that you like, you're not going to be angry about it. I'll tell you, I have been preaching this for a very long time, and no one has ever gotten a negative response from a customer about it. They don't always get responses. Like I said, you're usually almost always leaving messages, so you don't always get a response back. Sometimes you'll just get a text back saying, oh, thanks for thinking about me. And then you just respond back, you are so welcome. It's what we do. Love to see you soon. Do you see what that is? You're just reminding them. People get busy. They don't come in. When you take this time, you're doing something that is actually living out those values of providing good customer service. Every single store believes that their customer service sets them apart from everyone else. Every store says that, but you're actually doing it. You're actually proactively doing something that's different from what anyone does. You are going the extra miles. And that, my dear, is what separates the serious CEOs in retail from the casual hobbyists. And that is who you are, a CEO, right? I know. All right, so let's talk about your Millie moment here. Your Millie moment is when you're actually owning. The Millie stands for millionaires. It's our affectionate little nickname for all of our clients that have gotten over $1 million. And so in order to get there, you have to do things differently, right? You know that. So I want you to identify that emotion you have about this right now, that resistance that I know you're feeling. A few of you cannot wait to do this. You're like, oh my gosh, thanks so much for this idea. I'm out of here. But no, hang on. I have to tell you two more things at the very end. So the rest of you are like, she is crazy and there is no way I'm doing this. You owe it to yourself to try it. You owe it to your customers to provide them this service. So this is what we're going to do. This is going to be hard. This is outside of my comfort zone. And then you're going to identify the fact that you have to step outside your comfort zone and do different things in order to get different results, which is what you want. That's why you're here. I know it. Okay. Then once you identified that you're nervous about this, that you're anxious about it, I suggest using a mantra that you say to yourself, I provide excellent customer service. I go above and beyond for my customers, and I am going above and beyond out of the park with this. I am providing exceptional customer service because that is what you're doing. So I want you to repeat that to yourself. I am providing exceptional customer service before you make each phone call. It'll get your mind in the right place. It'll get your heart in the right place. Because this isn't about pushing anything on anybody. It's about seeing actual opportunities and communicating those opportunities. So I can't wait for you to take action. I have two more things to tell you. One thing I have to tell you is a couple of ideas I have for you to call some of your best customers about. You can call them about a new product or a new collection from a brand that you already know they like. You can call them about a complimentary product. By that I mean, so for example, Nora Fleming is a tabletop vendor who makes these containers that has a hole in them, and then you can take what she calls her minis and you stick your minis in the hole, and maybe you've got a new shipment of them in. Maybe you saw that last year she bought the Thanksgiving and Christmas ones, but she doesn't have any spring ones. So you can call her about the spring ones or whatever holiday else is coming up. Also, if there may be a new colorway of something that they purchased and loved, like did they love this sweater? Well, you just got it in a beautiful cream color that they could wear all summer. Or a bestseller that's out of stock. Maybe you have something like this beautiful Jaliska glass I'm holding in my hand, and it's your #1 bestseller, and you realize that they've never purchased your bestseller. And just say that. Just say, oh my gosh, I saw that you've never purchased this glass. Have you seen it before? Oh my goodness. I would love to share it with you because it's so beautiful. And then tell them why it's so beautiful. What's so different about it? How it's handmade, how it's not like anybody else's, how it feels. When you're drinking from this glass, I swear you feel more elegant and fancy. I swear you feel more confident. Whatever is truth for you, That's what you're sharing, is the truth of it, right? How about a brand new item that you wanted them to be the first to know about because you love it, your team loves it, and it's going to go fast? That's a wonderful thing to call them about. If you do a reward program and they're one purchase away from their reward, or if they haven't used their reward dollars or points, or if it's their birthday and you do a birthday thing, you can call about that. This works like a charm, you guys. It does. It really does. Let me share with you that client that gave me so much pushback about not wanting to do this, which I understand and I welcome. Listen, any idea you hear me talk about that you think is crazy, don't hesitate to push back. Reach out, contact us, reach out, send me a DM in social media. We're Retail Mavens everywhere. Let me know, come to our Facebook group, RETAILMavensFB.com. Go to that website and that takes you right into the group. Retail Mavens with an S, FB for Facebook.com. Listen, tell me what you think is crazy. I'll be happy to answer it. Myself and our team are in there all the time because everything we teach is proven. This tip, that customer did not follow through at first. The next week, sales were even worse than the week before. So then he was completely desperate. He took the information home. He literally said he locked himself in his bedroom and made 172 phone calls. Do I have that exact number right? Yes, 172 phone calls that were the weekend. As he called all those people, he did not get one single response from anyone that was negative. Not one. He got a response from a couple people who had moved and said they weren't local and he didn't have a website. And then to which he replied, listen, you can always call me or, whatever. You look it up on social media. You can DM us there, whatever. But so that was all. That was the only it's not even positive. He made 172 phone calls and not one negative response. Not one. And do you know what happened the next week? He did over $30,000 in business, which was super unusual for him. Super unusual. Mic drop. Try it. It works. All right. Listen, reach out to us. Like I said, on socials, we're Retail Mavens everywhere. Come join our Facebook group where we talk about this kind of stuff all the time, where we talk about strategies to get you more profit, fix your cash flow so that you can finally get better sleep and scale right past that $7-figure mark. It's an honor to serve you. Happy retailing. You, my friend, are loved.